I'm going to show you a list of items that I use for my trailer almost every day, inside and outside the trailer. Let's get right into it. I'm going to start with my favorite one, and that is these tile mirrors that go into a full-length mirror. I've ordered them off Amazon and they stick right to the door of the shower. They have held on for over a year through heat, cold, and driving the trailer across the country. They haven't cracked, they haven't fallen off, and I use them every day. I absolutely love these mirrors. Next thing I want to show you are these magnetic spice racks. They go right on the refrigerator and they're super strong. I use them for my spices and my vitamins. It gives a really good place to store these things. I have 2 of them, and one for the top and one for the bottom. And I just want to show you that it goes, for this trailer, it doesn't stick out farther than the wall here. And like I said, super strong. They don't fall off. I just take them off when I'm driving the trailer, just in case it does, like, hit a bump or something and they do pop off, but I have not had an issue. Love these spice racks for storage. Next is this paper towel holder. It sticks right to the top and it's really strong. I have not had an issue. It has not come off. I've had it on there for over a year, and it keeps the paper towel on there really nicely. It's got this little knob at the end, so it's stops when you're undoing it, right? But I do take off the paper towel when I'm driving the trailer because it will fly off of there when you're driving your trailer. Next is this broom holder. It's really good for storage. I store mine right by the door, out of the way, and it just clicks on and clicks off. Another thing that's super helpful in this trailer is this trash bag holder. I just put bags in there from the grocery store and just whoop, right in there. Instead of throwing them underneath here so I can't get to them, it's a lot easier to grab them right out of this folder. It sticks. It's Velcro, so it sticks on there and it's out of the way. Perfect for trash bag storage. Believe it or not, I use this step stool every single day in this trailer. I know it's a small trailer, but I'm super short, and so I have to use it to get into my bed because I have a thick mattress on there. And so I use this to hop up into my bed and get things from up above the sink. It's super small, light, and it folds up like that, so you can put it anywhere in the trailer, wherever you want to store it. It's super easy to fold up, and it's really sturdy. Instead of my propane stove, I use this hot plate, and it works really well. It's small. The hot plate part is cast iron, and I use my cast iron pan on it. It fits perfect. Has this little dial for the heat, and the light comes on when it's on. It plugs in right here. Works well and cooks evenly. Love this thing. Use it all the time. These clothing organizers have come in handy for sure in this trailer. They are travel cubes, and they come in different sizes when you order them off of Amazon Basics, and they're netted so you can see what's inside of these. They fit up in the cupboards of the trailer, and they zip around. I'm doing this one-handed, but they zip around and open up, and They are super helpful. They come smaller than this, larger than this. They come in packs of different sizes, and it just helps with organizing your clothing in this small trailer. It helps to be able to see what's inside with the knitting. The last thing I want to show you for inside the trailer is this portable venti fan. This thing is awesome. It comes in a hard shell travel case. Has a charging cord. And it comes out that it unfolds. It has a remote control. Let's see. It has 4 fan speeds. And it's really quiet. I don't like to sleep with noise, and I can sleep with this because it's that quiet. It probably sounds louder on the phone. It rotates. It's a really cool feature. And you can use it for a nightlight. 3 dimming options. Love this thing. And the last cool thing about it is, I'm going to turn it off. It extends to 3 feet. If you would like. And it's really easy to bring up and down. I love this thing. I'm gonna fold it back up. You can hang it somewhere if you want. Yeah, I use this thing all the time. I love this fan. It's kind of spendy, but it is worth it. Upon research, one of the first things that I got was a surge guard. You plug it in for the electricity first and make sure that the electrical current is good, and you make sure it turns green, and you're good to go to plug in your electricity into the surge guard. I use this lock for my coupler lock, but I also can use it for the surge guard lock. It works both ways. When I take it off my truck, when I park my trailer, I just use it for the surge guard. Awesome. Another thing that's really helpful is a side winder for the sewage hose. It kind of makes it at an angle so that it drains better. Side winder for the sewage hose. Another nice thing to have outside is a water splitter. You can turn off the water to the hose, turn off the water to there, but it's nice to have this too. On this side is an option to wash hands, feet, dishes, and keep the hose running to the trailer, but have this as an option on the other side. And this adapter for the city water connection, it makes it so the hose isn't sticking straight out and putting pressure on this area. It makes it so it turns down and releases some of the pressure so it's not leaking. And of course you want a water pressure regulator to regulate the water pressure to your trailer. One thing for added security and peace of mind is this heavy duty proven lock. Comes off like this. Pull it out. It's heavy, all steel, and you can lock up the chains underneath it. I'm just taking it off because I'm getting ready to take my trailer. But this is how it goes on. That. And covers it like that. Easy. Oh. Most of the time, lines up right here. Push it up. There you go, heavy duty lock for your trailer. I keep the keys and the locks and stuff in a Tupperware container. I try to stay really organized because losing these little things would make for a bad day. This Flexware collapsible bucket comes in handy. It folds flat and then it pushes out into a nice little bucket. Pretty sturdy, heavy duty, and then right back into itself. Really compact and easy to store. Another thing to have are these jack pads. When you bring down the jacks, it protects the foot of the jack from getting damaged. I use these. I also use these ones if I have extras, but usually I'll use these for the tongue of the trailer to stabilize the tongue of the trailer. One thing I would say about these though, if you store your trailer for a long period of time, make sure you check inside these before you throw them back in your trailer, because I found a bunch of spider eggs inside these little squares, a bunch of spiders and spider eggs. And if you throw them in your trailer, oh yeah, you'll get a little family of spiders running around in your trailer. You really don't want that. Same with these little jack pads. Back on the back, there's little squares that the spiders like to put their little eggs in. I can't tell you how nasty that is when I think about it. Ugh. Next thing is a torque wrench to check your lug nuts before you go on a big trip. And then my lug nuts are 3/4 inch. Put that on there. At the bottom of it, there's a lock and an unlock. You gotta turn it to unlock it. And then you can adjust the pounds. I do it at 100 pounds. And then I'm gonna lock it until it clicks. Beep. Do each one until it clicks. It's got a nice little storage case, and it goes easy in the trailer. I use white lithium grease to grease up the ball so the coupler slides right on there. Butter. I use this Toe Smart lock to put on the coupler lock right here. It's the same lock that I used for the surge guard, so it's multi-use. I have a few of these heavy duty Rapid storage straps, and they're really strong Velcro, and I wrap my cords with them. They're so strong that you can hang them up, like hang up things in like a garage or something like that. And these work pretty well for wrapping my power cord and, you know, other things. And I have a tire pressure monitoring system, super helpful for checking my tire pressure, and it's accurate. So I love this thing. Just turn it on and let it read both tires, and I'm good to go. And if my tire pressure happens to be low, I have this portable air compressor. It is awesome. Once you plug it into the tire, it's digital, so it'll tell you the PSI of the tire, and it's set at 65, so the PSI is 69.5 right now because of the heat, so it won't turn on when it's hooked up. It's small, it's compact, it fits in this travel case, it's got a lithium battery, and I will turn it on when I detach it to show you how loud it is, because it is kind of loud, but it works fast and it's handy to have. It comes with all these accessories. You can plug it into the car and run it, or you can charge the battery in this travel case. And this is how loud it is. Not terrible, but it works good. I hope this video helps even a little bit. That's what I strive for, and I hope you all have an amazing day, and as always, stay positive.